Listen, I don't want to speak too soon because it is only June 7th and there's a lot of summer left to live. But so far, this summer is giving me the same vibes as summer 2022, which means very little to you guys and everything to me because summer 2022 was a really fun summer. I just remember feeling really relaxed, very go with the flow, and just having a lot of fun, and that's kind of the vibes I'm going into this summer with. I feel like I can be super go with the flow, but I'm not always like that. So I want to be more like that this summer. So that's one reason why it's kind of giving me the same vibes. And then also, very coincidentally, in summer 2022, I was invited to go to GovBall with Summer Water, which is a brand of wine. They actually have great rosé, and it was my first time going, and I had such an amazing time. Since then, I haven't been back, but 2 days ago, I got an email from the one and only CoverGirl Cosmetics inviting me to go to GovBall with them this weekend. And we're going. I was gonna take you along regardless because it's gonna be a really fun weekend, but I'm extra ready to take you guys along with me today because I am showing up to the festival alone. They didn't give me a +1. I'm not sure if they give anybody a +1. They said that they wanted to prioritize creators, which makes a lot of sense from a brand, but it's definitely intimidating to be walking into something like this alone when I know that none of my influencer friends are gonna be there. So luckily I'm social, hopefully I can make a friend, but these kind of situations remind me of one of my favorite quotes, which is, if you can't beat fear, do it scared. So this is something that I'm doing scared. Scared feels a bit dramatic. I'm not actually scared. It's just something that makes me a little bit nervous, much like it would make anybody a little bit nervous. So I wanted to feel really good about myself while I was there, so I took extra time picking out my outfit. I tried on maybe 10 outfits and I was one bad outfit choice away from just deciding that I wasn't gonna go, but luckily this one stuck. So this is what we're gonna wear. I'm wearing this vest that is Amanda's, my roommate Amanda. We thrifted this when we were in Paris. It was like, honestly, I think to this day, one of her best finds, and she let me borrow it, which was very nice. This little bandeau top that I'm pretty sure I got from Amazon forever ago. Shorts are from PacSun, belt is Urban, and then I'm wearing my Sambas. Look, and because I am only human, I'm gonna do a little, do we not have any? Yes, we do. This is my go-to life hack every time I have long nails and a can that needs to be opened. Take a spoon, pop it, and you're good. And because I'm only human, we're gonna have a little bev before we go. I do wanna leave in like 10 minutes, so this is gonna be a quick chug, and then we're gonna call an Uber and head to the festival. Cheers. I don't think I like blackberry. We made it. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a hike getting to where I actually need to be. My poor Uber driver was so lost and so confused, but we got here. And now I'm just gonna see where this lands me. Sex and the City coming to Netflix is equally the best and the worst thing to happen to me. Worst because it is an all-consuming addiction at this point. Like, anytime I have a free moment, it is on either my phone or it's on the TV or my laptop. It's just my constant background noise at this point. But best because, one, I feel like the more I watch Carrie Bradshaw, the more it inspires me to step up how I dress, and I feel like I've been making kind of different fashion choices recently that I really like. And two, and this is not a hot take, but it is without a doubt the most relatable and comforting show to watch as a woman in your mid-20s, specifically living in New York and trying to go about dating. It puts so many things into perspective for me, and also just makes me realize that a lot of things that I have been experiencing, though they're really shitty, they're also very common. So makes me feel better. Anywho, hi guys, happy Saturday. How the hell are ya? Yesterday was so much fun. I'm really happy I ended up going. I will admit, going alone to that type of music festival a little bit more uncomfortable than I was expecting, mainly because it's such a big festival and it's hard to track people down. None of the influencers that were invited were really congregated in the same space for extended periods of time, with the exception for the end when everybody was watching Post Malone because he was the headliner. Of course, during that time I did end up making 2 friends and they were really nice girls, but otherwise I kind of just spent the festival walking around by myself. I got to see Labyrinth live, which was huge, and I guess one of the benefits of going to a concert or a music festival by yourself is the fact that it's a lot easier to maneuver through the crowd. So I was able to get so close to Labyrinth. It was actually kind of crazy. So all in all, I'm happy I went. Definitely a little uncomfortable, but Sunday will be better. I'm really happy I didn't end up drinking too much yesterday because today's gonna be quite a busy day. I had like 2 drinks, and then to balance out those 2 drinks, as I was in my car ride back to my apartment, I ordered Taco Bell and Uber Eats. I met my Uber Eats driver outside. Like, the timing could not have been better. Brought up my food, changed into my pajamas, ate my Taco Bell in my bed, and then I went to sleep. So today's gonna be quite the day because I have a few things that I gotta get under my belt before the end of the day. I gotta get a birthday gift for my best friend Lisa because tonight is her birthday party. I need to do a few appointments because I made some beautification appointments for myself. Also, what is going on with the lighting right now? Hello? I gotta drop off my laundry, make a return, and then somewhere in between all of this, I'm gonna try and see one of my friends. So let's see what we can get done. To prioritize some things today that I didn't necessarily plan on prioritizing over another. Didn't end up going to any of my appointments, like none of them. Ended up rescheduling every single one, but I did get a birthday gift for Lisa. I did make my return, and I am going to see my friends. So I'm in a car right now, and I'm going to see Delaney and Jonathan. We work together. Jonathan is my director who lives in Atlanta, but he's up in New York for the weekend, so I'm going to a party with them. So that'll be fun. I only have like 3 hours to hang out there because then I have to go home and kind of just like refresh myself and then get ready for Lisa's birthday, which is around like 7. It is a weekend of Danny and Free. It really is. Double D's. 2 days ago. Today. Better than double C's. Double D's. And on Sunday. What's better than double C's? Double D's. Exactly. I gotta say, I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. We're on to our 3rd stop of the day, which is Lisa's birthday, and my Lyft is here. So I did a quick change, just wearing a little black dress, but today was so much fun. I ended up meeting up with Delaney and Jonathan and a bunch of Jonathan's friends, and they were super cool. So we ended up hanging out at their apartment and then going to a bar. I dipped after like 2.5 hours or so because I have to go to her birthday. Grabbing a pack of Cheez-Its for the road because I could definitely use some food. And we're gonna have a great night. Oh, fuck. I don't wanna do it. Happy birthday to you. It's gonna drop. Do not drop. Please drop. When I left my apartment this morning, it was significantly cooler, so I'm melting in this long sleeve, but woke up early, went and got my nails done because I was long overdue. Now I'm headed to Sugared and Bronzed, and then I have to go home and start getting ready for GovBall. It is just about time for GovBall day, I guess technically 3, but my day 2. And today's gonna be a lot better than Friday was, I can already tell. I forget if I said it or not in this video, so if not, I'll just give you guys a little recap of why today's gonna be so much better. Friday, I went alone, and again, like I told you guys, I don't regret going alone, but it definitely wasn't as fun, I think, as it could have been. But just so happens that Danielle Carolyn, who I'm sure you guys watch here on YouTube, she also got invited to go to GovBall this weekend with a different brand, and she's bringing Delaney. Delaney, if you don't know, is one of my good friends, and we also work together, and she's Danielle's best friend from college. So when we all found out that we're all going to the same event, we're like, hold on, why don't we make this a group activity? So we're all gonna be Ubering there together. We're all gonna be hanging out at the festival. We're gonna see Renee Rapp and we're gonna see SZA, and it's gonna be so much fun. I am doing the final finishing touches of my makeup. Can I tell you what's changed the game for me is these lip liners. These are the Kosas Hot Liners, I'm pretty sure they're called. I have all of the shades, and honestly, I can't even pick a favorite, but this is in the shade Beyond, and I love them so much. As a thin-lipped girl, if you guys are similar, these things have been honestly such a game changer. I've been getting so many compliments, and somebody even asked me if I got lip filler, which is a crazy statement because obviously I did not, but these, real lifesavers. Okay, wait, I can't talk and do this, but I also have to tell you guys how this entire brand deal came to be, because it really was the most quintessential New York moment ever, and you guys are gonna eat it up. Now, this is a story that I have to share with you guys because I feel like I've had a lot of like Sex in the City, like TV show type moments happen to me in my life. I don't really understand how it happens, but they do happen pretty often. But most of the time they have to do with dating, not so much random run-ins. I was just on my daily walk, walking towards the West Side Highway and passing this apartment, and there was a dog outside the apartment. So naturally, I stop and I start reacting to the dog. And this girl is walking towards me and she does the same thing. She sees the dog, she starts reacting, we give each other a little smile, and then we keep on walking. And then I hear her go, wait, Danielle? And the only people who ever call me Danielle are my mom, my roommate Madeline, and people who know me from the internet. Those are literally the only people who call me Danielle that regularly. So obviously I turn around and I'm like, yeah? And she's like, my name's Christina. I've been watching your YouTube videos forever. So immediately I just like melt, because there's nothing I love more than meeting you guys in person. And we started chatting. She was just asking me questions about my job. I'm asking her questions about her. And she's like, yeah, I actually work in marketing for all these different brands. Can I get your email? I'm like, sure, why not? Thinking like, oh, that's really cool, like maybe I'll get added to the list, maybe a PR package if I'm lucky, like that'd be great. And then a few weeks later, I get an email from her and it's asking for my address for a PR package, but after that, she's like, oh, by the way, do you want to come to GovBall with CoverGirl this weekend? I'm like, duh. And now here we are, going to GovBall. I'm gonna go see Renee Rapp, SZA, live in concert, and I can't get over things like that happening to me. You would think that after doing social media for like 11 years, this would start feeling more normal, but it really just hasn't. Thank you so much. Are we excited? I know, this is my show, actually. That's not my show, this is my show. Hi, Miss Girl. How's your food? What day of the week it is. When I tell you, ever since last weekend, my life has felt like one big, very fun blur. I mean it. This weekend was crazy, bananas, bonkers. I was like all over the place in a million places at once, and it was really great, and it felt like true summer in the city, so I don't regret a single second of it. GovBall was amazing. Obviously Sunday was much better than Friday because I actually had buddies to spend it with, but regardless, so grateful to have been invited to that. And now we're back into the normal 9-to-5 routine, but today I'm not heading into our office. I'm heading to the Barstool office. I've actually like met, hung out with, and worked with quite a few people who work at Barstool through this job already in the past year, but this office visit is going to be my first ever. I've never actually seen their offices in person, so that'll be fun, and it's also for a slightly different type of project. I need to head out, but before I do, I'll show you guys my outfit. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that the Barstool offices are pretty casual, but I didn't want to come looking casual because that's just not me. So this is my outfit. I'm wearing a bodysuit from Forever 21 on. Jeans are 7 for All Mankind. Belt is Urban. And then I'm just wearing some black, like slightly heeled sandals from Steve Madden. Nothing crazy. I have my blue light glasses, and then I'm just gonna pack up my laptop because I'm probably gonna work from a coffee shop afterwards. So might as well just have everything with me and all my chargers in my work bag. You know, if I'm being honest with you, I don't really know what to expect at all. I'm kind of just going in there to be a face for our company and be able to speak to any of the things that we're working on, but I don't really know what exactly we're gonna be doing. It feels a little bit more informational rather than tactical, but I guess we'll see. So fun though. These are things that I never quite expected my job would ever allow me to do, and here we are, over a year in, and can I be honest with you? I'm still very happy. Away. Obviously I had to stop at Dunkin' before I got in my car, and as I've been sitting here, this has been like my one time to decompress for like this entire day, to be honest with you. And I was checking my phone, and today I posted on YouTube for the first time in 3 months, which how 3 months it's escaped me like this, I still have no idea, but I posted for the first time in 3 months, and you guys are loving it, and I'm getting so many nice DMs, and it's just making me so happy. So I'm back into the swing, and I mean it when I say that you guys are more than welcome to keep me accountable. Blow up my DMs if I haven't posted in a while, because I love it and it makes me so happy. It's just sometimes life gets in the way, but this is my life, so I have to keep doing it. This feels so silly, but this is what I look like on days where I post on my own personal socials, and then I'm obviously also working my 9-to-5 job, and I want to show you guys. More often than not, I'm locked in on this computer. So I'm answering emails, answering Slacks, doing my job, getting what needs to get done. But if I have downtime, I'm really quickly going like this, and then I'm working over here, and I'm doing what needs to get done over here, and then it's just a constant game of going from one laptop to another. And it just feels really silly, but this is how the work gets done. Delaney and I worked at a coffee shop together for a few hours following our meeting. The Barstool meeting went really, really well, as expected. We had some really great, really productive conversations, and there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff that comes out of that. Fingers crossed. Please ignore the mess behind me, but now that we're done with the work day, we're making a quick pivot, and I'm going to get drinks, and then probably, knowing us, go out with my friend Mackenzie. We've been doing this recently on Thursday nights, where we go to a bar that we either love, like American Bar, or a bar that we haven't been to. Like tonight, we're going to Holiday Bar, which funny enough is associated. They're part of the same restaurant group, and we get some drinks, we chit chat, we girl talk, and then we head out to a bar in the neighborhood and just see where the night takes us. These are always honestly the most interesting nights that we have, because her and I, we kind of just go into every night with the same energy. Like we're always very much on the same page of being very open to meeting new people and being very social, and that's exactly what I'm in the mood for today, which is funny because I've done a lot of talking, but still in the mood to do some more. But what am I going to wear? Probably nothing original, and probably a similar variation to what's on my body right now, but a little bit more flirty. This bodysuit is always my tried and true. Let's put her on. Dude.
I love us.
I love us.
We're so fun.
Like truly never a dull evening. I know we do need a podcast. We just need somewhere to document. At this point, we got enough stories for at least 6 episodes. That was some of my best work.
Yeah, that was good. I'm glad we sent that. It was the shot that really did that.
No, because it felt like it was meant to be. Again, you literally go, I'll send it, but I feel like I need a shot first. And then that bartender walked up to us and goes, what's your shot of choice? And we were like... Today's Saturday, and today also happens to be a work day, but it's slightly different, so like we're not complaining, and I'll give you guys the rundown. Let me close this, because it's also 8 a.m. on a Saturday. So for those of you who might not know, I work in social media marketing on top of doing social media full-time here, and full-time as if I didn't take a 3-month break from YouTube, but we're not gonna talk about it. I work in an agency and my 2 main clients that I work with are Raising Cane's and Morphe Cosmetics, which obviously is who I'm working with today. Over the past few weeks, my team and I at work have been putting together this big activation that's taking place in New York. It started with just like bare bones, a brief that I put together and a vision board, and it's kind of just taken off into all of these different social assets and a big scavenger hunt that's going to be happening today throughout the city. So right now I'm up bright and early on a Saturday, and me, 4 of my team members, 1 contracted influencer, and 2 of our clients from the Morphe side are going to be running around the city doing mini mic interviews, passing out product, and just shooting a whole bunch of content. So it's definitely gonna be a busy day and like a little overstimulating on top of it being like 90 degrees outside, but it's gonna be really fun. More than anything, it's just really cool to see something that I worked really hard on actually come to life and then be able to take part in it. I feel like so often people put in so much work to these big events and then just kind of have to watch from the sidelines, but the fact that I was able to do the work and now I actually get to do the fun, it's kind of cool. So this was a little bit of my vision for this activation, and I think one of the main components to bring this vision to life was having an I Heart New York t-shirt, but instead of doing that, our clients made us I Heart Morphe t-shirts, which is so cool. This is like textured and sparkly. Super fun. We also have branded suitcases that we're going to be pulling around the city that are filled with Euphoric Rush blush, and we're just going to be passing it out to people and interacting and, I don't know, just making it like a fun event for everybody involved. So this is the fit. I'm just wearing some low-waisted jeans from Zara. I love a low waist with a baby tee moment. I just feel like it looks kind of cute. I have all the rest of the t-shirts for the rest of my team members here, so I'll put these in a bag. But it's gonna be a long day, so I feel like I should probably go get some breakfast before we head out, because when else will I have time to do any of that? I'm not too sure.
You girls want some free makeup? Sure. Morphe Cosmetics. Thank you. Cute.
It's really nice stuff.
Wow, that's nice of you guys.
Such a nice
Morphe on tour, how are we feeling? Feeling good?
Like, work was
Feeling
like,
good.
sure, take
We'll
the
feel
fun
better
break.
after a penny absence. Yes. Morphe on tour was an unbelievable success. I cannot believe how well that activation went. Honestly, I think it went slightly different than we anticipated. We did a lot of teasing across social. If you guys follow Morphe Brushes on Instagram or TikTok, then you've seen a lot of our content, but we did a lot of teasing with hopes that some Morphe superfans would come out and kind of interact with us. But more than anything, we got a lot of foot traffic, because if there's one thing about New Yorkers, and honestly I think just people in general, people love free stuff. And like when you're going and passing out things, it's so funny because people's first reaction is to be like, no thanks. And then they hear, do you guys want free Morphe makeup? They stop and they're like, oh wait, I guess I kind of do. And then it was just fun because we were able to communicate with people, and everyone thought that there was like a catch. They're like, what, do I have to sign a petition? Do I have to do something? And it really was just an opportunity for us to like surprise and delight people in New York and to get a little bit of brand recognition. And it was really cool. I'm feeling really proud, I can't lie. So we handed out every single piece of product, which was 4 whole suitcases worth, and we ended about 2 hours early because of that. So now we're done. It's a beautiful day outside. I came back, did a little bit of extra work, and then was horizontal for a little bit because quite frankly I'm exhausted, but I really want to go on a walk and just leisurely walk around and listen to some music. So I think I'm gonna go do that, but I changed really fast. Just wearing a hat because I forgot to wear sunscreen today, for being honest, and I think I got a little bit of sun on my face, so let's get a little protection there. But then I just threw on some shorts and a body. It was actually so funny because we were all running around in our I Heart Morphe t-shirts, and I think before people read them, they thought that we were on a bachelorette trip. So before we stopped people and like asked if they wanted product, they're like, oh, are you guys here for bachelorette? Like, who's getting married? And we were like, well, not quite. Let's go on a walk. I want to listen to some music and just like not socialize with people for a second. One thing about me is I'm going to go on a walk and buy $50 worth of groceries, and then in the same walk, get myself an acai bowl for dinner. Especially during the summer, the second it hits like 85 degrees, this is all I crave. And tonight just feels like a typical summer night. And I told myself on the first night that it feels like this, I'm gonna sit on this couch and either watch Aquamarine or Mamma Mia. Both of those movies just feel like summer to me, so I'm making my choice right now. I think I'm gonna go with Aquamarine because I haven't seen this in so long, and I listen to the Mamma Mia soundtrack pretty often, so this just feels a little bit more new. And this is my Saturday night.